What happened last time?
Nothing of great importance.
Let's have our
Nothing
resident trap to handle it.
You always suggest that I handle it.
That's because
more
Jarek
fun.
wants Vest to handle it.
Well,
Hey.
Jarek is disappointed, as always.
As always.
Oh,
Why doesn't Jarek handle it like he always does? Alone, by himself, crying in a room.
He's not alone. He has Vishlo.
Not a whole lot actually happened. We were awarded the estate. We left to get to the estate. We met Betty and Dave, who are the tenders to the estate. One is a housekeeper, one is the groundskeeper. Both are elderly, neither of which took overly politely to Jarek's shenanigans, also known as swinging a sword at him and doing, I think it was 13 damage. It was an impressive amount. They talked them down, explained who they were, had to show the deed, calm everything down. They found out afterwards that all of the place had been looted. The majority of the people who had worked here in the past were effectively gone. Yeah, the place was basically a bit fucked. Yeah, a bit fucked would be a good way to describe it. So after we took our assessments, we ran over to Carcom, or no, not Carcom, the next town over.
Yep.
Picked up some supplies, and then picked up some supplies, and then picked up some supplies, and then we went poor, folks. We spent pretty much all of our money, hiring people, negotiating contracts, buying this, buying that. We went poor, is what we did. We're throwing money at this situation, as anybody who's bought a house can
As God
relate
intended.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, I can attest to that personally.
After that, we got back and got to work, and we're approaching a time skip currently because we're throwing a lot of time as well as money into the house. Once again, as anybody who's ever bought a house can attest to the realism of.
But we also have magic.
We also have magic.
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 What's the plan to
Magic.
use your magic?
Magic sparks joy. In the long to short burn down of it, we're going to be using shape stone to shape a fuck ton of stone into a fuck ton of shapes, and by a fuck ton of shapes I mean two, honestly. Pipes for establishing some kind of a basic irrigation system for the farmland, and bricks, and more bricks, and more bricks. A total of 117,000 stone bricks, in fact. A lot of fucking bricks. We're establishing a wall around the perimeter. Not a full wall, just the northwest and east sides. We're establishing very small buildings for a granary, storage point, and a guardhouse. And effectively, what this boils down to is that the parties collectively decided that we want to be bougie. And by bougie, I mean we're going to grow things and make liquor from them and sell the excess crops. So mostly grapes and fruits. On
But
one hand,
you,
we'll be making.
you're
Go
not going
ahead.
to have any excess crops because Vests.
Right. We're hoping to have excess crops, but in the meanwhile, our plan is to A, for the rich folk, make wine. And we have the perfect person on hand to test all of our wine because Vess is an alcoholic and Zoria is bougie. And then on the other hand, we're going to appeal to the poor masses by making hooch. And once again, we have the perfect people on hand to test that because Vess is still an alcoholic, and if it can fuck Fitch up, we're probably in a good place. And that's our current economic plan. It's going to take us 95 days to have done all the grindy grind.
Wasn't it 120 days?
Oh, it's 120 days,
Mm.
right? Yes, yes. 120 days, so 4 months to set the groundwork for this, lay all the stone, mostly with the mass abuse of magic.
Magic.
There's going to be mold earth to move earth around and till things and dump it here and dump it there and then dump it back over there, get access to some stone shape it, and then dump more earth. It's a fun time. So basically what we've learned from this entire experience is that mathematically, if you buy a house, you better have fucking magic or it's going to take goddamn years to do the most basic fucking thing.
And Zoria can only cast Mold Earth once per day. Usually.
90% chance.
90% of the time.
Yep.
which really slowed down the process. Thanks, Zoria.
Yeah, a bit. A bit.
You're welcome, you cunts.
Yeah, Jarek, why don't you get mold earth?
Is Jarek
Yeah,
not a
we're
wizard?
forgetting about the massive stone-shaped Fitch helping.
Oh yeah, no. Fitch is there damn near every day. There's also the point that I'd like everybody to thank me in my glory for not erecting a giant statue of Jarek with a humongous dick with stone shape.
He couldn't.
He could.
He
Well,
could.
Nobody would
He does-
allow this.
Fitch
He
would.
doesn't have stone
Fitch
shape though.
would.
No. Fitch would do it.
Yeah. Because the thing is, with stone shape, you have to have a little clay model.
Jarek would just
And
make a
the
clay
final-
model and be like, here, make
Yeah.
this.
For
Like,
the finer stuff, he's been making the clay models and handing it to Fitch because Fitch doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. He doesn't have Jarek's intellectual prowess. And so it would be totally feasible for Jarek to hand Fitch the thing, and Fitch is all like, alright, let's do this.
Whoop.
I would still
Jesus.
argue that it would not be enormous. It would be 5 feet tall, which is
It would.
smaller than-
No. He'd make the statue 4 foot tall just to overemphasize the size of the cock. It would be a 4 foot tall statue and 4 foot long.
Yeah.
Chaos.
Just tripoding.
Yeah. But
Uh-huh.
no, this was not done. Not because Jarek is an adult, but because I imagine there's going to be a lot of not wanting to work with stone after this.
On the plus side, you only have to do it. You only can do it once per day.
Yep.
So you just make that like part of your chores. All right, I gotta go dig up a stone.
3 to
Alright,
4 hours
Fitch.
of work a day, roughly.
Make a stone.
That's primarily Zoria and Fitch.
And Zora's Unseen Servant, which is going to run me how much, Gump?
What level spell is that?
1.
First.
Like 50 gold.
Okay.
Which means for those who may listen one day, that means there's a giant red bitch sitting on a chair reading a book, occasionally saying something like, interesting, sipping her wine while an invisible force literally masons up a goddamn wall 10 feet away from her.
She's not even looking at the wall.
Zoria has become the invisible hand of the market.
Gloria has delved right into bouginess.
She was a wizard before.
Mm-hmm. But she didn't have servants before.
That's
Jerk.
fair.
Yes, she did. They didn't know it, but
Feral goblin.
Jarek outfitted the basement of the estate,
Oh, yes, that's also true.
and
There were
I believe you had put in a hatch to the basement from the inside.
that is correct. That would probably be the least impressive thing they did.
Because they didn't do it, they hired it done.
Yeah.
I thought we discovered that there was a stairwell down to the basement from the kitchen.
I was wrong.
Outside the kitchen.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there is one outside the building, but the one in the kitchen is just a second way to the second floor, which is needlessly bougie, Castlemere.
Again, we have Zoria, so that works out perfectly because we have to be bougie.
It's
The
called the
servants have their-
servant staircase.
Yeah,
Yeah, Zoria would know that.
the servants having their own staircase to the second floor just says heaps about this place.
Mhm.
We don't want to see the hell. That wouldn't be proper.
it's interesting that that staircase also directly connects to Zora's room. Just saying.
What are you trying to say? She's been using it to just smuggle snacks in? Is that what we're...
Just saying,
Oh, it
Castlemere
does
and
go-
Betty might have been a little, you know.
Yeah, it does go to the kitchen, so probably, yeah.
He had that octogenarian lust, if you know. If that's not too subtle.
Poor chambermaids.
Did we
You
get
mean
maids
Betty.
after all? I don't remember. Was
We
Betty?
got one assistant for Betty, and we got one assistant for Dave.
who are being trained. So,
Presumably by Betty
Unskilled
and Dave.
labor.
Yes.
because death approaches them, and they might drop dead at any second.
And I'm going to go ahead on the record here and assume that Vess and Zoria made sure to hire the most homely people possible.
Oh, of course.
Because Jarek is...
Probably gonna
Jarek.
fuck them anyway.
Yeah, well, you know. Sometimes things happen.
When he doesn't have Reuni trying to make him sleep upstairs like a normal person.
Oh, yeah. As the thing of note, Rioni has been visiting.
Occasionally. Rarely.
Like once.
When the mood strikes.
Like
and
once a
she
month.
wants.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Every now and again, Rioni's just like, yeah, I'm bored. I need to slum it.
I'm just gonna take a trip out to their estate.
You know, when she's feeling a little bit peckish.
Yeah.
And yes, that is a jab at Jarek's dick
For,
set.
yeah, for a little pecker.
Wow.
Incredibly little.
I mean, it's not our fault you rolled like an 11 or 14.
I don't even remember
And then
what it was.
Fitch rolled a 10.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Fish should have a cloaca.
Sure. I'm not a botanist.
I think that just about covers everything, however. Is there anything I'm missing?
No, we had, at the end of last session, we had a sending war.
Oh, right, yes.
The elf.
Oh, yes.
There was an emotionally charged series of sendings thrown across the continent, back and forth between, okay, Zoria to Adris, to Jarek, to Adris, to Shell, to Adris, to Jarek.
To Sika
Forgot
a couple
Sika.
times.
To Sika. Yeah. Fuck, I forgot about Sika. Right. Long story short, we're pretty sure we started an episode of Jerry Springer with Adris somewhere.
Mostly Adris is just sitting around crying because she's gonna be like abandoned.
Yep.
Uh,
And Adris does not show up.
Sika
Not
gets
Oh
after,
no.
Adris
Oh,
not
no.
after a not after a month, not after 2, not after 4.
Sika gets
Doesn't show up.
Adris to Cord and leaves her ass.
Yeet.
Wow.
I have places to be. Good luck.
I mean, yes. Call
Find
when
a
the
new
baby's
doula.
born. No, call when the baby's born. You're welcome at the clan. Fuck off.
If I'm
You're
still
welcome to the
alive.
plan.
And then proceeds to go to the clan and immediately get killed, but possibly, I don't know.
I haven't discussed it yet.
Yeah, we haven't. We can discuss it tomorrow.
In 10 years, what's going to happen is we're all going to remember that Sika had a clan. We're going to swing by and check in on Adris's kid. And there's just going to be one really busty, tall 10-year-old walking around the compound as like a giant among gnomes. And they're just going to be like, yeah, no, that's entirely normal. Why is it wearing a pumpkin on its head? We couldn't find a skull big enough. It's shameful to the family, really.
We figure they'll shrink when they get older.
You did this, Lucky. You did this.
The the pumpkin on the head, because we can't find a big enough skull, is just inexplicably so funny to me. Just thank you for that gift, Chaz. I will treasure
course.
it.
I figured it was either that or it was going to be like a little squirrel skull on top of her head with like a chopstick through its eyes, holding it in place atop her
Oh,
head.
like a fascinator?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Lucky's back to not being able to.
She can't odd right now, let alone even.
She can't even now, yeah.
But yeah, I think, all right, yeah, there was Sending War,
Mhm.
Estate, Going Poor 2, Electric Boogaloo,
Magic.
and then a bunch of Magic for 4 months, which I'm imagining was followed with a great deal of the party staring at each other and realizing that they don't actually have anything in common because they don't really talk because they mostly just murder shit together. And now they're stuck in a single single location together.
Over these 4 months, can we please educate the newest party member on things so that I don't have to be quite so ignorant?
Zoria teaches Fitch how to use silverware.
I don't think that. You know what? I'm going with it. Yeah.
Ah, yes. Fork.
I'm sure the Goodberry Wars continue.
Oh, of
Oh yes.
course.
Mhm.
Empties.
Unless he is actually out of spell slots, which I don't think is gonna
I
happen.
feel like over 4 months, it just becomes the type of thing where if Bess sees a good berry in his hands, Bess will just grab it and throw it. But then he'll just pull out another one.
And
So
Like
Bess has
Bess
got
walks
one-
away as he pulls out another one and eats it. And it's
can I
so Bess has
imagine
got one
that
hand for like
It's-
fertility idols and one hand for good
Yeah.
berries.
exactly.
and like Fitch will hide them in increasingly difficult places. Like Jarek will open a medicine cabinet and a bunch of good berries will be sitting
Like
in
a
there.
squirrel fucking stashing nuts in a communications dish.
Yup.
In a radio dish.
Wow.
Jarek opens a cabinet, just.
There's so many parts about that that are not okay.
Mm.
But you're laughing.
It's funny. Don't know if it's okay, but it's funny.
Pink and Vess are frozen for me. What about y'all?
Nope, they're okay.
Nope, they're good.
Okay,
Well,
must be mine.
Pink's good for me.
Just
Pink is not frozen.
close
As a
this
matter of
door and
fact,
open
he's
it back up.
dying of heat.
Oh, I can't wait.
Somebody left the doors to hell open. Forgot to close them.
Let me guys show you
What is it,
a
80
recent
there,
weather
Pink?
report for us.
Now it's pretty cool, but yesterday was the hottest day in the year, so
So far. Hottest day in the year so far.
no, it's not cool at all. It's like 27 here. Not so
Ooh,
much.
27. What's that in freedom units?
Hmm.
How many bullets per school is that?
But like,
For streaming, Gump.
That doesn't
80.
matter to us.
80.
80? That's hot to you?
Yeah, it's hot.
That is barely getting nice.
that's
That's-
just
Here, I
how
just
our
sent you guys our weather report for last week. I
just, like,
considered
standard.
Sunday and Monday to be cool.
In the summer, 70 is cool to me.
70
mean-
is cool. Nice and brisk breeze.
In the spring, 70 is warm.
we keep our apartment at
Hmm.
78 degrees
Mm-hmm.
year
Yeah.
round.
78?
So-
Oh, because you have reptiles, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We keep ours at 80 in the summer and 60 in the winter.
Hmm.
Just to save on power.
Sure.
So your hot day is my standard.
Mm-hmm.
Pink.
We hit 95 yesterday, so that's.
Oh, poor baby.
Oh,
Wow.
no sympathy for
No.
Brazil in this.
I mean,
No.
I'm also not going to deal with Texas heat myself.
No,
so-
fuck
It's not
Texas.
bad.
Jesus.
It's
It's
dry
not bad.
heat.
It's
You will
dry.
melt.
Is this when somebody starts saying some shit like it's the humidity that'll get you
Did you see that too?
every fucking time?
That's the recurring dad joke here in
Yes.
Texas. That is the ultimate
Uh.
Texas dad joke.
My,
Texas dads, please stop with that joke.
my
It
YouTube
kills me.
algorithm recommended that to me yesterday.
Oh,
Anyway, we're getting a little sidetracked.
We are.
normally.
Pink's
Our
a
viewers
bitch
get to
for
listen to us
thinking
talk
80
about
is
the weather.
hot.
I'm sure they don't care.
Yeah. Our viewers are lucky and go.
Sometimes Cavite.
Sometimes Cavite.
Have
Cavi.
what?
Is
He's a guy from the Water Boys.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hi Cavite.
Hi,
Oh,
Cavite.
fuck. an audience now, I have to get nervous about playing again.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we do. Don't get nervous though, he's Canadian.
Right.
That means his opinion doesn't matter.
And his country's on fire.
I mean, which country isn't? Moving right along. But yeah, I think that just about covers it, everything that we've been encountering.
Mm-hmm.
People help me? Anything I'm missing here?
Jarek, how did you build up the basement?
Not by a whole lot. He used wooden planks to form rooms and partitions with wooden support beams.
Yep.
Nothing overly fancy.
Walled off the cage, right?
Yeah, on two sides, so it's kind of a bottleneck.
Okay. Yes.
I would like to add this.
Turn
For all
the
this
cage into a
time-
kill box, basically.
For all this time, it's been Zoria who has been feeding Jarek on the basement.
In the basement?
Really?
Unless Vess wants to partake, but
I mean, if Zoria just, if nobody says anything, Vess would be like,
Let's just forget I ever did this.
I guess, and let me know when you need
So-
me, guys. It's fine.
Does Fitch learn Jarek's dirty little secret?
Probably. Like,
Yeah.
it's been 4 months. I'd be surprised if Betty and Dave are still kept in the dark. With our luck.
Roll.
They should be-
So,
Day
should be
2,
scared- they
Zoria's like, hey, vampire.
they should be scared shitless of us right now. We have a
Mm.
massive hobgoblin in the house, a cannibal lizard, a vampire, and Vess. Like, holy shit.
how do
A
y'all know
drug
he's a cannibal? I don't know
Oh
that.
no, that's
It's a
just
lizard folk.
assumed. We
It's
don't
assumed.
know anything. It's an assumed thing.
It's just
Cannibal is
expected.
carnivore.
Of-
What were you saying,
Roll.
Gil?
Well, yeah, carnivore, I guess, because we expect him to eat humans, not
Oh,
lizard folk.
Deception, Zoria and Jarek.
Deception, the thing which I am great at?
Yes. You have, with all that high charisma in the party.
Yeah.
Damn it, I used the wrong command again.
Every time, the first one has to be a slash.
I rolled a 9 for 7.
Okay, well, Jarek brought it up.
22.
Okay.
What the fuck is up?
Fitch, make a wisdom check. Because I doubt that they're going to come right out and say it.
Would that be insight, or is that just
Are you proficient in insight?
yes?
Yes, add your proficiency, so that's 2,
Add 3,
3, 16.
so that's 16.
Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum.
feel like Zoria would just come out and say it.
Probably.
He's a
Probably.
vampire.
We're gonna kill the king.
Yeah. I have to go feed Jarek.
Jarek,
Hey,
you're
Jarek,
biting too
what?
hard. You need to stop.
Is this a sex thing?
You're making marks.
Does
No.
this one want Goodberry for Jarek?
Jarek can't eat a good bit. Oh. Stops. The question is
This
Fitch
one
freaked out?
wonders.
Fitch does eventually figure out that Jarek is very different.
He would probably get even clingier with Jarek after knowing he's a vampire.
That works out because they got 4 months of stone shaping together.
Yeah.
That, and we don't have to worry about missing out on any RP because I can't see these two having any meaningful, intelligible conversations. It's probably
Fitch
limited
would
to stone good, goodberry good.
Fitch would at one point ask Jarek to bite him for sheer curiosity of what the process entails.
Which still looks like he's sloughing off scales and the like, right?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
This one says
Pass.
yes.
We haven't hit rock bottom yet.
You are emergency rations only.
I've been dying to know as a player if the formaldehyde makes his blood undrinkable or not, and you're gonna have to make me wait for that.
Yes, I will.
You going blind at this point from drinking formaldehyde?
It's counteracted by the good berries.
All the methanol.
And how did you all find out about the formaldehyde drinking?
She keeps mentioning it, so
In
I mean-
character,
Well,
Derek has no
Lucky
idea.
mentions it, but in character, Vess doesn't know.
In
Unless
character, Jarek is
I've been
getting
calling
further and
it-
further from understanding people drinking things.
He's been drinking a yellow-green liquid, which I think we all as players made the jump.
in character, I think Zoria would realize that this is formaldehyde because she has seen, or I assume she has seen preserved specimens.
Jarek has. Jarek might have seen it, but he don't know what formaldehyde is or what it smells like. He's just assuming that's some fucked up liquor.
It's the no
I mean-
bad juice.
Everything's a licorice, brave enough, but
Yeah.
it's like dildos.
You can eat anything once.
You can dildo anything once?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
7 inches is the theoretical max.
Put
No.
put some of the permanent glue on something, Jarek, and that becomes very true.
Moving right along.
Yep.
But yeah, no, that works out. Jarek would not
So-
bite Fitch, though.
would it have become apparent over 4 months about Fitch's diet or anything in that regard? Like the formaldehyde, would that be?
Make medicine check.
Do we all make it?
Sure.
Jarek is not. Jarek doesn't care.
Bob is being naughty tonight. 4.
Sorry,
This
no.
seems like some
Let
stupid.
me-
This seems like some stupid mortal shit.
Well, I mean, I don't think that Vess cares, but I think that if Vess notices, Vess would notice. Like, Vess doesn't have a choice whether he notices. $17.
17. Yeah, it's probably not good for you.
Well, but so he recognizes it as formaldehyde, or
Yeah,
okay?
as a um I'm drawing a blank
It's a-
on the word
It's a
that
stopgap for gentle repose.
I'm drawing a blank on the word of what people who stitch animals back together. Taxidermists.
Taxidermy?
Taxidermists.
Yeah, you've seen it in taxidermy. This
If shit keeps on long enough, you'll start seeing it from Jarek.
But yeah, you know it's not healthy. And somehow Fitch isn't dead.
Vess would convey to Zoria, like, I don't think what Fitch is drinking is healthy. We should probably get him.
To a real doctor.
So like the two of them would probably have a lot of like, hey, healthy eating, or just not absolutely trash eating, like normal eating.
Here is a
Stu-
rat, Fitch. Eat this instead.
There would be a
Stupid
lot of,
normal
hey,
blood.
normal eating, normal food.
Dips rat
Hmm.
in formaldehyde. Eats rat.
Hey, have you had some
Yeah.
water? Water is okay. Hey, have you had wine? Let's try some wine instead of that.
Chases it with formaldehyde.
That's not what I. That's. Okay,
This good juice makes me last longer.
that's not true.
This
Good for
is
friends.
preservative.
That's nope, nope.
This one is perfectly healthy.
I thought I would be the first one in this group to drink their family, but here I am proven wrong.
Well, you're wrong, but you know that's fine. It's fine.
This one is a doctor.
Of worm things.
Ugh.
Eh.
Eh.
I do like to imagine that after 4 months of what we've been doing, Zoria has grown a nonstop headache every time she hears the word doctor.
Yeah, she just like
Physician.
she physically reacts to the word now, and it's just a big puff of air from her nostrils, and
Yeah,
they.
it's like doctor from Fitch, jerk bitching about the stones not being set properly. And not really much for Vess, because Vess is never around. Vess is always jogging, just being like, I'm done with this.
This is out exploring
Bess
the
is
countryside.
has become very comfortable with habitually giving Zoria glasses of wine.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like,
Achievement unlocked, I guess.
Bess now knows how to see the signs and just walks up to Zoria, like, glass of wine, gives it to her, walks away.
And Zoria is now a functional alcoholic.
Vess just
Welcome to the
carries
club.
around a tin cup,
Yeah,
gets back to the
like,
estate, fills it with wine. Here you go, Zoya.
I'm sorry, Zora would have a goblet by now.
That she just carries on her belt or something?
No, but it's always close.
Your unseen servant is
servant
always right
carrying
there.
the glass.
Yeah,
And there's
and
probably a
the
yard
unseen
littered with.
servant is the unseen servant is always summoned using the meta magic thing, so it's always there, double the time.
So 16 hours, I believe.
I don't know.
No, Metamagic doubles it. Its original cast time is 1 hour, so every
Oh.
Metamagic cast would be 2 hours.
2 hours.
So I
Okay.
have
I thought
4
it was
hours of
8-hour
unseen
cast.
servant.
Okay.
Yeah,
And it's not a ritual.
it is a ritual.
You didn't ritualize it? Oh, I suppose you did
Yes.
ritualize it.
Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Imagine there's just a yard filled with bits and bobs from various fertility dolls.
Those get
oh
picked up.
yeah, like, they get chucked all the time.
Yeah, but they get picked up and then burned, I guess.
Tossed in the fires. Yeah.
Can't have littering. No.
Yeah. Gotta
That
keep
should
the
never
estate
go.
clean.
That should never go into the basement. There are just fertility dolls hung from the ceiling everywhere.
Bess
Oh
probably
my
doesn't go into
God.
the basement.
That
Yeah.
basement's
There's
probably Vess's
nothing down
nightmare.
there for him.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every time
that's the boys' club down there.
Zora goes down there, she's a little bit more worried about Jarek. Like, just, oh, there's another doll. Okay.
Mm.
Consistently. By the way, they are starting to shape. He's exploring. This one has longer legs. That one has larger balls. And so on and so on.
Do they all look like Bess?
Does he show
No.
them
No.
to Fitch?
No, I mean Fitch goes down there at some
Fitch
point, I
lives.
imagine. So
Fitch
Yeah,
lives
like,
down
you would
there.
see
yeah.
them.
So
He
yeah,
stone
Fitch
shaped
sees
his
them.
little tubby down there.
I mean it literally when I say
They're not
there's a number
hidden.
of them hung from the ceiling. Like there are possibilities in some parts of the basement that if you walk by and hit your head, you're just gonna hear a wooden clattering for like
Like
5
wind
minutes.
chimes.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's our anti-mage detection system. The vest dolls hung
The
from the
dick
ceiling.
dolls.
They're not all Vess, which is
No, some of them are faceless. A lot of them are faceless, actually. Jerk seems to stop whenever he gets to trying to carve a face.
In this time, the rebellion has fallen off a significant amount.
Booyah.
Have we been attacked?
One night
Shouldn't have asked. Okay. Well,
after,
one night.
I don't know, so you all have hours that you keep, right? Generally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is anyone in the basement at about 4 a.m.?
Jarek.
Probably Jarek, yeah.
Okay. Jarek hears a door open in the basement, not from the outside.
I know I'm doing a lot of exposition here, but I just imagine Jarek looking up with this childlike glee, like, finally, something that's not rocks. I wished a motherfucker would, and he did.
you've hit rock bottom.
Oof.
And you see an individual that you haven't seen in a while. A certain Lord Castlemere.
Oh,
Bleh.
And he, without noticing you, because you disappear when you're holding still in darkness, he casts invisibility upon himself. Also, please note, for historical purposes, that Lord Castlemere was not the powerful mage that you killed in the basement of the tavern.
oh, he
Oh,
was
I
the
thought it
weaker one.
was.
He was a
No,
weaker
he was the
one.
weaker one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was the one up top by Jarek.
He was the weaker one.
He was the one up top that fell to the white fire salvo.
Jarek's got it.
Immediately. Yeah. Round one. Dead.
Jarek's got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Son of every bitch.
Might have been a double.
I don't like how much sense that makes. Well, we can't set our
Casts
home on fire.
invisibility on himself. Mutters,
That's easy to rectify.
"What the fuck is going on with my house?" Yes.
Yeah, that is easy to
Does
fix.
this wake up the the lizard?
What is his passive?
It's pretty high, actually, I think.
It is.
It's
But-
stupid high. What did we decide it was? It's like
Like
10
17.
plus wisdom or something?
It's
10 plus your wisdom plus your proficiency if you have proficiency.
17.
Okay.
Shit.
And he rolled garbage for stealth. Actually, he has advantage because he's invisible. Still garbage. So he clatters against one of these fucking fertility idol strings.
Oh, get vest.
Fairy fire.
He came through the teleportation circle. Jarek.
Okay, so Fitch is fairy firing, and I guess Jarek is just gonna fucking grease him
Fitch
because
didn't. You heard the thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fairy fire. We've discussed that this is my always prepared.
Uh-huh.
Use this at a drop of a hat spell.
Sure.
This is not without precedent.
Mm-hmm.
and
Like I have
Jarek's-
on my list of castle
I believe you.
renovations.
Very
Fairy
fine.
fire is on here.
Uh-huh. I believe you.
fairy fire and grease.
All right, roll
That's-
initiative.
Oh,
Zoria and Vestian are sleeping
Nat 20.
peacefully.
Ooh.
Nice, Jarek.
I'd argue that at 4, Vess might not be asleep.
Yeah, but Vest would not be in the basement.
No, Vess would be
No.
probably up in his room, but awake.
like
Or
a sensible human being.
carrying water in for a bath.
Not until after he trains. But
Okay.
he doesn't want to be up at 8 a.m. necessarily either.
Fitch. Oh, well, Fitch, you're third. He rolled
With a 19?
He rolled a
Wow.
natural 19.
Wow.
Damn. Well, damn.
Everybody just want to be so quick on their feet.
Mm-hmm.
They have been waiting for an opportunity for months. But yeah, grease.
So you grease him.
Yeah, grease and then hide.
Make your stealth check.
Ooh.
Nat 1, which is 10 still, but
But in that
Is
one.
there light at all?
what?
Is there light at all in
Does
the
Fitch
basement?
have dark vision?
No.
Okay, this is something I was going to discuss as something that was going to be done
Fitch
prior.
doesn't have dark vision.
Hold on, he doesn't. But I did plan to buy a lantern and stick a continual flame in it.
You have continual
And
flame?
have it in
or...
my hidey hole. Yes.
Okay. Or just-
So that's something I had planned on. I'm sorry I forgot about that. We can
Mhm.
say that I did this after this incident, but either way, fairy fire illuminates Castlemere, so
Mhm.
we can play this however you want.
Okay.
Illuminate the whole. Yeah.
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
feel like for Castlemere, trying to see, even though it's Nat 1,
Right, it is
you're
dark.
not hidden. It is
Yeah.
dark.
Jerk trips rolling off the bed.
He's not. He doesn't even get up from the bed. He's just grease.
A vest statue catches your ankle and you fall. Vengeance.
You stay out of this.
Yeah.
Disembodied voice that has nothing to do with this. Stop giving him ideas.
So I'm assuming that the two of you sleep nowhere near each other.
No.
Nope.
Probably other ends of the basement.
Yeah. Castlemere is going to raise his hand towards Jarek and cast Cone of Cold.
Oh, I don't know if he slipped. Right.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
19.
Damn you. Half as much damage.
I love that. Damn you.
I believe he can also evade, right?
No.
Not on
Not
Constitution.
on con save.
Well, no.
Only-
Jarek can't evade at all.
No?
Nope.
Oh, yeah, you took not a level of rogue.
Oof.
So 16 damage.
16 damage. As Jarek is struck by air akin to the dragon that he fought about a
But he's
year
not
ago.
But he's not a drow, so he lived.
But he's not a drow, so he lived.
So sassy.
Mm-hmm. And then Fitch casts his spell. A fairy fire. Yes. Do you have any?
Yes.
Is that a bonus action or an action?
It's an action.
Okay. Do you have any bonus actions?
Not that I want to use.
Okay. Jarek.
Is he on his back in there?
He has to make a saving throw against Grease. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. What kind of saving throw?
Reflex.
Otherwise known as dexterity.
Oh yeah, dexterity, right. 3.0 habits.
11.
Oh, he failed.
Yes. So he cast Cone of Cold at you, and then stood up, and proceeds to difficult terrain.
No, prone.
Right, but is it difficult
No, but he
terrain?
stood
Oh
up.
yeah, I believe it is.
And tries
Oh.
to shimmy towards the edge of it. It is a 20-foot wide patch.
I'm looking it up right now. I typed in the wrong thing because I was listening to you.
True.
How dare you? Slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square centered on the point within range. Turns into difficult terrain for the
Okay.
duration. Yada yada yada.
Each turn he's there, he must make a save.
Yeah, when it hits, and each turn at the end of each one of his turns there.
Okay, so he stands up, he moves 5 feet because it's half of his movement, he's still in it, and he succeeds.
What was the first fail?
An 11.
Oh, so he fell prone and then got back up and then moved
Because
10 feet.
when you hit him with it, he fell prone.
Yeah,
And then he
okay.
got
I'm
up
just
on his turn, moved.
just
couldn't get
trying
out of
to
it.
keep track of what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
So he's at the edge of the grease then.
He's at the edge of the grease, yes. He'll be out of it next turn.
That was his own terrible fucking luck. Jarek has no potions, obviously.
Yes.
So he is going to run on over to the edge and do the stabbity stab.
Okay.
This would just be a normal attack.
Yeah.
15.
Hits.
Wow, poor guy.
Mm-hmm.
That's awful. That's only 8 damage.
Okay.
Um,
Yes.
Oh, Fairy Fire
Yeah.
gives me advantage, doesn't
Fairy
it?
Fire gives you
Yeah.
advantage, which
I'm an
gives
Yep.
you sneak attack.
Yeah. Let me
Wait.
get the attack roll out of the way first to make sure it didn't crit.
Did
It did not.
Castlemere get his saving throw against Fairy Fire?
Does he get a saving
Oh,
throw?
that's right. There is a
Any
save.
creature in the
thank you.
area when
Dex.
the spell is cast is outlined in light if it fails a dex saving throw.
He failed. Rolled a natural 2.
But that means, yeah, so you get advantage.
Yeah, against
So- Wow, he took 15 total.
15. Okay.
Or no, I'm sorry, 19.
19. Oof. Okay.
My apologies. And Jarrett can't really do much, so I guess, given it's poorly lit, he'll hide.
Right in front of him.
It's poorly lit, so that's about all he can do.
It is poorly
Yeah.
lit. Yes. What's your
16.
16? So
Yep.
you dart off away from him.
Yeah, we'll say. No, I can't disengage, so I gotta do it right where I am.
You're just gonna hide in front of him.
Yep, no choice. Pretty much. Hey, it's dark in here.
It's dark in
Oh,
here.
no.
You just
If you believe,
stabbed him
if
in
you
the
Charlie,
believe
face.
hard
no,
enough,
Yeah.
yeah, if you believe hard enough,
Uh-huh.
you will.
I don't believe you can hide in plain sight, but it is dark in here, so I will give you that
can't-
much. You stop
long as it's
making
low-
noise.
As long as it's low light or darker, I can hide.
Yeah.
I don't. If he has dark vision, I'm fucked. But whatever.
Mhm. Need to look up a spell real quick. Hmm. He vanishes from in front of you.
Son of a bitch.
what?
He drops a pebble that is lit and then vanishes in front. Lit with light. In a poof of magic, he casts the spell Misty Step.
In a poof.
So, Jarek, I believe you know Misty Step.
Yes, Jerk knows that spell and how it operates.
Mhm.
He's seen it enough fucking
Yeah, we've
times.
seen Doria do it, right?
We've seen, yeah, and Vesteel and Rav, and Jerk's seen a lot of people use
Mm.
Misty Step.
Well, we
Sherrick
didn't
hasn't
see
seen
Rav
Rav.
Oh, right,
No.
yeah.
because it
right,
was a dream.
right.
But Zoria told it in glorious detail.
In so much detail that it's almost like you saw Rav Misty Step yourself.
But it's not Jerk's
Right
turn,
in his
which
mind.
is the point that matters.
It is not Jarek's turn. It is Fitch's.
There is an squawking from Fitch's hole.
Hole?
Yeah, we discussed he doesn't sleep in
Yeah,
a bed. He
I know,
stone
it's just the way you
shapes
phrased it was.
on
Oh.
purpose.
He has a hole here.
Yes. There is an indignant squawking, and Fitch is gonna go running for the entrance that goes up to the manor,
Oh, okay. Which
screaming at the top of his lungs.
yes.
Can I do some type of perception to see if I
Yeah.
hear said screaming?
Make perception check.
Should I as well? Zora should be
Let's see.
knocked out at this
Yeah,
point.
Zora is asleep. What's Zora's passive perception?
Dog shit.
Yeah. Which bedroom does Zora have?
Red one up top.
That
Red,
says
yeah.
blue?
Yeah.
Blue.
Yeah. She has the big fancy one.
So
I got a 16.
Vest gets the sun in the morning. That's nice.
Yeah.
It shall be noted that Fitch is screaming something along the lines of angry man, intruder, stranger danger.
Zoria's is 8, you said? I think
9.
9? Okay.
It's 10 plus 10 plus wisdom,
Yes.
so it's minus 1.
So it's 9.
Oh, it's 9.
That's 9.
Zoria does not wake up from it.
Nope.
If Fitch makes it to the top floor, Zoria will.
Zora hugs a pillow.
What's she dreaming of?
I don't
An
know.
angry
She's just
man.
How far
hugging
will
the
60
pillow.
feet
Yeah.
of movement
Books.
get me?
We'll say they put the hatch in the center of that room. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh, it was in the servants' quarters.
Oh, okay. So you get to the bottom of the stairs. Pitch.
Cool.
Vess hears you right through her floor, his floor.
Shall I
Roll
roll
initiative.
initiative to be added in?
Yes.
Initi- 16.
16, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, bottom of the list, which means you're up because Pitch just went.
Okay, so Bess hears Fitch yelling about an intruder from what sounds like the basement area. 50 feet of movement. Park.
Okay. So 50 feet of movement. Do you guys all have the map?
Yeah, I
Okay.
just had to find it.
Yep.
So I got it. So let's say he was on his bed, so 5 to get to his door, and 15 out into the upper hallway.
And then straight down the stairs, yeah?
30, not down the stairs. He will go over the balcony.
Oh, over the balcony. Okay.
At which point, where did we say the passage to the basement was
In the
when we moved it
room
inside?
next to Dave and Betty's.
Yeah.
So if he goes over the
Like,
balcony,
I was thinking like that closet thing there.
Oh, okay. In between
oh, that
in
closet
between
thing
the
by the stairs.
Yeah, yeah.
in between the storeroom
So
and Dave and
what is
Betty's.
5,
Yeah.
10, 55, 30 over the edge,
Mm-hmm.
land.
Yep.
Another
Another
35,
30.
40,
Yeah.
45, 50. He would get just inside the door in that little storage area.
Yep. At
That
which
one
point
right.
you come face to face with Fitch, who is opening the door.
Ah. What happened?
Old man. This one saw old man through the teleportation, and he had a pebble, and he went pff, and he hurt Jarek.
Looking around, did Vess see fairy fire at all? Like any
It's been
sparkling
dispelled at this
outline.
point.
It's dispelled? Okay.
Vess is also still first floor.
Oh,
Not yet basement.
Yeah.
oh, so Fitch wasn't coming
Fitch climbed
up?
up. Fitch climbed up to the first floor, and Vess ran down. So you wouldn't see fairy fire from the first floor because this is going on in the basement.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking on the first floor. Nobody came out
Oh, no. No.
onto the first floor with fairy fire.
Correct.
That I
Yeah.
mean, like obviously, Bess wouldn't know about it, but
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure when Castlemere, well, not
Misty Steps?
necessarily. When he Misty Steps, I'm not sure if Fairy Fire would drop or not.
It wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
Fairy
then we'll
fire is save or
assume-
Fairy
suck.
fire is also area based. Once you left the area, that was that.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
think it is.
So
No.
it's initially
It gets
an area, but then it's for the duration.
yeah, which is like
If
a
it,
Yeah,
minute
like-
or
it gets
something.
you, it gets you. Whatever you do.
Oh, but did
for
you
the
say
duration, objects and affected creatures
Did-
shed dim light in a 10-foot radius.
but you said you dispelled it?
Well,
No.
I thought it dispelled because he got too far, but if it turns
Oh.
out that it's still
No.
active for duration,
Duration.
then it would still be active.
Mhm.
I'm not dropping concentration on it.
Right.
So then Jarek.
I do want to ask real quick because it says that the creature is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. What is your choice?
Blue green. Seafoam.
I was gonna say purple,
Periwinkle.
like an almost ultraviolet purple, because Fitch sees very well at that spectrum of frequency. Thank you.
And yet
Okay.
doesn't have dark vision.
So where is Castlemere?
He is back towards the teleportation circle.
Okay.
Actually in it.
That fucker would be glowing again.
You are yeah, well, his outline is glowing. Yes.
Yeah, the outline. Okay, well let's go stab him. I'm going to employ the advanced technique of going and stabbing,
Okay.
which unfortunately means Jarek's about to step on the circle, but that's another topic.
Okay.
So stabby stab.
Stabby stab. Make your attack.
Abracadabra, even.
Stabracadabra. Vish landed. Oh, right. I'm sorry. He takes damage from Vishla.
Mm.
He takes 4. Is this +2? No, it's +1, so it's 3. He takes 3 from Vishla.
Yeah.
Which Vishla had a +2, so 19. +2 +3d6 for another 18 damage.
19 to hit. 18 damage. Okay.
Yep.
Great. Oh. And he holds his side. Ah. Get out of my house. I will return. And he vanishes.
Fucking Vanishing McGee.
Via a teleport spell.
Fucker cast teleport? We need someone who can cast teleport. This is some bullshit.
Would Jarek be able to discern?
There is a verbal component to teleport. I believe.
Yeah, it's only verbal.
It is only verbal. Yep.
God damn, Castlemere's a high level.
You get teleport at 13.
Yep.
And there's only one of them. And he studied under Rakshasa.
Yep. That tracks.
And fuck you.
And fuck you.
Oh, also, no, I get the final fuck you because that was 2 attacks with Vishla. So wherever the fuck he is,
He's taking
He
some
takes an
damage.
additional.
he takes
D6.
8 more.
8? D6.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 3 on this one.
Is it plus 3?
No, it's plus 2, so 7. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Because you said it goes up by 1 every time.
Um,
You got hit twice, so it'd be a plus 2.
I'm going to argue that the range is too far for this to function.
Ah. Well,
But
seeing as that just happened,
At which point, I'm sure like Fitch and
Oh.
Vess come like tumbling down into the basement
Yeah.
or something.
Jarek will try to gouge the magic circle out before they get down
Oh
with
no.
Vishla,
with Vishla.
Vess immediately gets into the basement and pauses,
as
seeing.
Jack's just fucking dragging a knife across
Nope,
the head.
as he sees all of the hanging little statues.
Oh,
Jarek? Jarek. What the fuck? What?
Jarek, I just imagine him in the circle. Here's that and invisible.
Wait, doesn't matter if I have dark vision. No, you're just still
It doesn't
invisible.
matter.
He is
He's literally
he is functionally invisible.
Yeah, invisible. So yeah.
Yeah. There's just a big
Jarek!
black space in front of the magic circle. That is an outline of Jarek.
This is the shittiest invisibility ever. I got Looney Tunes invisibility.
I mean,
I don't even think
how
Vess
would
is
you
looking that way.
how would you invisible and pass the magic circle through you?
I have no fucking idea. I just know it's supposed to make me invisible like the spell. But yeah,
Vess
no,
is just.
Vest aside, he's totally
Attention is not on anything that could be Jarek.
Yeah, he's gonna just try to gouge that fucking circle.
Uh-huh. Well, with
That-
Vishla, it's doable.
He'll apologize to Zoria later. This shit needs to go right now. Otherwise, Casimir's gonna come back with a fireball.
But if he has teleport, he can come in anyways. He doesn't need the circle.
But
Wait.
Jarek doesn't think
But
that
then he
right
can't
then.
get back
Yeah.
out.
And he can't get back out.
Theoretically. I don't know how often he can cast it.
Well, if you ask Zoria,
Too late.
Yeah, I already did. I
Circle
already
is-
said I was doing it.
circle's scratched.
Doesn't matter. By the time we can make use of it, Zoria can make another one easily.
I feel
It
like
takes a full year to
Zoria.
make one.
It takes a year of drawing it over and over.
I feel like
again.
Zoria at this point
God
is
damn it,
woken
Faz.
up by Vess just screaming like Jarek's name to high heaven.
Zoria is not level 13, and by the time she's level 13, Jarek will be dead. Suck it up.
Jarek will outlive all of them. Yes, Vess is screaming Jarek's name. Zoria is sleeping. Soundly in bed.
Cock tease. Jarek will break the screaming. Yes.
Fuck have you been doing down here?
Masturbation mostly. We have
That's
a problem.
not making it better.
No, it's making batter.
What are all these things?
They're called dolls. I know you had a tragic upbringing, but are you really focused on that? We just came under attack.
You're alive, right?
I mean, there's a conversation to be had there.
I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, go wake Zoria up.
Fitch understanding the tension that is in this room.
Eats a
This
good
one will
berry.
do it and leaves.
I'm surprised Fitch wasn't like, can I interest you in a good berry in these trying times?
Bess goes up and like sits in the storage room just like drinking until Zoria and Fitch get back.
Okay, how does Fitch wake up Zoria? Does
He
Zoria...
knocks on the door rapidly and hisses, just. He doesn't know what to say, so he just devolves into just hissing, draconic.
Derek's about to
Blabbering.
die.
Zoria, there's a monster outside your door.
Is that monster familiar?
It's hissing. And scraping and
As
knocking.
Which is want to do.
Pounding and scraping and hissing.
Zora will throw something at the door.
Go away, demons, not today.
Spellbook.
Probably like a book that she has on the nightstand.
Probably. Not the spellbook, though.
Hmm.
That's precious.
Yeah.
Zoria!
You just hear a loud thunk on the other side of the door.
Zoria! This one needs you.
Yeah, eventually Zora answers in her usual sleep self, which is the disheveled t-shirt and panties medieval equivalent.
Wait. She didn't like buy herself like a regal robe of office or something at this point?
She would have actually, yeah.
Who's-
She would
Yeah.
have, but would she have put it on
Yeah,
yet?
who sleeps in a robe? Yeah.
Yeah,
I just
no, she
imagine
would
her
have.
pausing to put on like this regal purple with like pink fluff.
She's not used to it yet.
Yeah, she's not
She
used to it
forgot
yet.
it.
She
Okay.
just opened it like just.
Fitch, upon seeing Zoria's face, will just kind of seize whatever limb is closest and start babbling about intruders and an old man. And
Fitch is presented with a face of hatred, just so you know. Like,
I don't give a. You think Fitch cares? He's seen hatred his whole life. This is nothing new.
Also, that's her default face.
Mm-hmm.
true. She does snarl a lot.
That's her conscious look.
So
Okay.
Fitch drags Zora down without saying much.
He's just babbling about intruders, an old man, and teleportation.
And you reach the basement. And Vess comes out of the storage closet and comes with you.
I think that when they get to the storage closet,
Mm-hmm.
Bess would give Zoria a look. Do you know what he's been doing down there?
Rattle,
What?
rattle, rattle, rattle.
Zoria,
Yes.
go down there and deal with him before I kill him.
Rattle,
There's
rattle.
a
Pug, pug.
very, very deep puff of air as she just disengages from Fitch and just starts climbing down.
Zoria's giant ass going down that tiny hole.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jarek, did you throw doll at Vess's room?
Oh no, when Zoria gets in there, does she like she would see all the dolls
She's
hanging
been
up?
down there. She feeds
Just
him
been
down
down
there.
there.
Oh no.
Like Zoria probably can't even walk around without being face level with a doll.
I need a moment.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, rattle,
Paused.
rattle, club.
And we're back. Found my dog shoes outside. It's all good.
So yes,
Zoria comes to the
Zoria.
basement. And Jarek is...
Gump didn't see it, but Zora's reaction to the magic circle being ruined is going like this. Just
The Slav squat of despair.
Like the one tear.
Jarek basically appears as he turns his head towards Zoria, pointing a bloody Vishla at her. The fucker ruined the circle.
Can I insight this?
Yes.
I'm gonna deceive the fuck out of you.
Deception.
Insight?
Zoria's insight versus Jerk's deception.
Fitch,
This wasn't bad.
does Fitch follow Zoria down?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh no.
Even with a
Needed.
negative insight, I rolled a 14.
Yeah. You
Jerk
rolled
got
Not
a
needed
1.
then.
second natural one for Jarek for the night.
Jerk's having a day. A
I
night.
need to start re-recording rolls
I
again.
imagine
This
he's-
would be a beautiful sock.
I imagine he's still got like frost all over his face and like a fucking icicle hanging off his chin.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Jarek, what did you do?
I stabbed him multiple times.
Those take a year to cast. Every day you have to draw them. Every day.
Are you talking about the circle?
Yes, I'm talking about circle. What else would I be talking about?
Do you really think this place is going to exist when? Anyway, we have a bigger problem than the circle. Castlemere isn't dead.
At this point, Zora just like puts her ass on the ground, just sits cross-legged, just.
Yeah. Instead of constantly brushing the statues on the ceiling with her head.
Clunk,
Yeah.
clunk, 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 clunk. Rattle, 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 rattle.
What do you mean he's dead? He's not dead.
I
killed
mean, he just attacked us.
Well, you actually, Jarek.
Yeah, thank you, Vishla. Me. He attacked me. All right, I might have initiated. The point is, he wasn't here to be friendly.
Vess yells down from the first floor. Have you talked some sense into him yet?
Face, come down.
Vess enters the room.
Rattle, 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 rattle.
Oh my. Vess sits down and drinks.
So all three of them are just sitting on the floor at this point.
Fitch at this point gives everyone a good berry.
And Jarek is just sitting in a pile of grease.
The good berry is tossed at his face.
A second Goodberry is tossed at his face.
It's like popcorn.
I'm just assuming he opens his mouth and like tilts his head this way and that to catch them. One
2?
bounces off of his cheek.
Yeah. Zora takes her and squishes it.
How could you be so heartless?
So we have problems.
Plants have feelings. You ever
Yeah.
spoken to them?
I do occasionally cast Speak with Plants when I'm lonely. And by I mean Fitch.
Yes. It's just the only friends that Fitch actually has.
How sure are you of this, Jarek?
I mean, I just stabbed him twice, and he said, "Get out of my house."
Wait, who'd you stab?
Castlemere. What do you think and he'll just reach down, like sliding a hand through the white grease, which doesn't look right, and holds it up, letting it drip off his fingertips. You think this is for fun?
We've really got to talk about some lifestyle choices here, Jared.
Look, this isn't the time. We just came under attack.
Zora just does a
I'm mourning.
and then she does the hand gestures for sending.
Okay.
To Vestille, who I assume is awake at this hour, given, Drow.
Drow. Yeah.
We were just attacked. Apparently, Kesselmir is not dead after all. I think you should know. Tell us if we can be of assistance. Would appreciate guards. Mm.
So the body you brought us was not his. That sounds like a you problem. Fix it.
The would appreciate goods is cut off.
Would appreciate. Or
Mm.
or does it not even get that far?
It essentially cuts us off at can be of assistance.
Oh,
The
Okay.
would appreciate goods is cut off.
yep. Sounds like a you problem. Fix it.
I fucking hate Drow.
What? He's not Drow. I'm pretty sure he's human.
He still doesn't want anything to do with it. And says that it is an us problem.
I mean, yeah, we're camped out in his home.
My home.
Yeah, sure. Our home?
It can be her home.
This
My
one isn't
home.
on the deed.
I'm gonna go with our until negotiations go somewhere elsewhere. We have problems.
Okay.
He's not going to come alone next time.
No.
The good news is he doesn't taste half bad. Vintage.
Jarek, I don't care. I want him dead.
Well, can you find him?
No.
Then that's not really a relevant point to the conversation. We all want him dead. Now we need to figure out how to him-proof this.
The
How
house?
did he get away? Did he just run off?
Well, no, the little fucker tried that bzzz thing that you fucks do, and he ended up over there, and then I chased him over there, and then he's over here, and then he just said, "Get the fuck out of my house," and then poof. The verbal command was, yeah, and he'll recite the verbal command he heard.
Teleportation and teleport. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can Zora make sense of the words?
Make an Arcana check at advantage.
Ooh. It's a natural 6 and a natural 1. So
Oh no!
13?
It's a
Wow.
teleportation spell of some sort.
Did you really just destroy teleportation circle after he really teleported?
Well, I was kind of going for it at the time, and there's this problem with people who are fucking invisible. I couldn't exactly figure out what he was doing. You people in your fucking look at me. Oh, you can't. I'm not here.
But you do that.
Don't help me. Thank you, Fitch.
It shrinks down.
So, okay, we
Oh,
got a guy who can teleport in and ambush us
Yeah,
anytime he wants.
he did this fucking Kalima shock to freeze thing on me, and there was cold, and that hurt. I think my spleen is still thawing.
Doctor?
No, thank you.
Sorry,
I thought
coughs.
you're a doctor of worm things. He's a cold thing.
It
Good
can
thing
try.
It's a good thing I'm in my happy place, and Jarek reaches up and strokes across a series of dolls and just clatter, 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 clatter.
Bez is going to jab him with the quarterstaff.
You gotta walk into the grease first.
How far away are you?
He's sitting in the grease at the circle.
The
Okay.
circle is not in the grease.
Oh wait, grease only has a 1 minute, so it would have faded by now anyway. So So you're poking me with a quarterstaff, are you?
Yes.
Okay, poked. I consider myself poked. Don't jab me with that.
Here.
Don't
Tell her
make
that you are
those
the
of
one
me.
that does the jabbing.
I'm the one that does the. That doesn't help me, Fischler. You're setting me up for failure. It was Castlemere. He's pissy.
Okay, so he can teleport in whenever he wants and ambush us.
Well, not anymore, I think.
Not today.
But tomorrow?
Yes, tomorrow.
Aren't you guys glad I decided to make my bed down here in case something like this is going to happen? Otherwise, you'd all be on fire right now. A little appreciation would be nice.
You should have killed them.
The thought never occurred to me.
This one says, thank you, Jarek.
Thank you, Fitch. It's good to be appreciated. Rattle, 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 rattle.
If I can punch you once really hard in the face, I'll thank you after. Otherwise, we're just even for the rattles versus the being down here to begin with.
I didn't ask you to come down here. But I accept your appreciation. Thank you.
Jarek,
Fischl, it sounds like she's angry. Why is she angry at me?
You broke her toy.
But I did good. I'm the only reason she's alive right now, but she sounds angry at me.
That's the natural
Jarek.
state of being for vampires. We're gonna have to eat them later.
Good point.
So,
Jarek.
okay.
Yeah.
So you destroyed the magic circle.
No, and he'll look at Zoria for a moment and try to get the read on her face.
Yeah,
Castlemere
the read is bad. The read is no sell. No sale.
Castlemere destroyed it,
No, I did it. I don't want him coming back.
but he teleported away after it was destroyed.
Before.
Yes.
Wait, before
For
so he used the circle to magic away?
I don't know. I don't know the magic. I know you don't put a magic circle
Well,
down on the ground for no reason, so I'm assuming it has something to do with his.
No, I mean, I'm saying now that the circle's destroyed, we're in the clear, right? He can't just magic back.
I mean, in theory, but it really doesn't matter because he's gonna come with other people, and we saw them in the drow thing, and they're flying and throwing fireballs, and
Well, I mean, it's two different types of ambush. Which should we be prepared for?
yes,
We should probably have Vess sleep down here with you, Jarek.
So
Jerk almost fell for that. I was almost responding. Fitch.
Fitch would like to wander over to the teleportation circle and look at the gouges,
Mm-hmm.
and with his tiny lizard
Lizard
brain. Can I Arcana if this is like
Reparable?
superficial damage or if it's reparable? Let me pull up my Arcana and roll that for you.
Mm-hmm.
I actually have proficiency in this one.
Mm.
I don't know if it helps, but Jared did try to breach a line, so
I'm gonna put my rock on top of it.
Okay.
we all explode.
Boom.
Jared turns for a second watching this, and
I assume with a 13 I don't know shit.
Mm-mm. No.
Okay.
Zora will survey the damage at one point, not now.
When she's a little more clear-headed.
Yeah.
So even though, Jarek, you say you destroyed the circle, they can still use it.
maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming it's there for a reason. Like, you wouldn't put it down there, and it wouldn't be called a teleportation circle if it wasn't for teleporting to the circle.
So Zoria, can they still use this circle to teleport in? Do we need to be worried about this?
Yeah, Zora is kind of has stood up and started walking in circles around the room. Kind of like just touching the dolls and making them just.
I don't think she can even walk without her head hitting
Yeah.
them, so there's just a sea of dolls parting around her face as she walks.
Fitch is gonna go up and tag Zora and just a little bit.
And what?
Guidance on your next check.
Guidance.
Oh, she's not planning to do a check.
I don't give a fuck. Fitch thinks
Guidance,
she's doing something magical.
Yeah,
He's trying to help.
Zora just grabs the doll, looks at it, and just.
That's Tatani. Oh.
Circle is probably beyond repair. I can try sometime later. But that's not what we should get out of this.
What should we get out of this?
That we can be attacked at any moment from now on.
Yeah, that okay, so we're all on the same page. Lovely.
By a very, well, by more experienced spellcaster.
Yeah, did I tell you how Althane died?
Yes.
What he did was kind of like that. It hurt.
Zora breaks another doll.
At least Adris isn't here.
The dolls would be fat if Adris was here.
There's probably a doll that looks like Adris down there.
Probably, yeah.
Pregnant Adris, not pregnant Adris.
That was Tika. Stop breaking my dolls.
Jerk, the boy that plays with dolls.
Oh, there's fast.
It's all.
So we can be attacked.
Yes. And we have not begun harvest, I'm assuming.
No, I imagine this like a month in.
This is like spring. Like
Oh, this is like
Oh,
way
this
in.
this
is
is
really
How
far in?
long?
this is
How long
right
has it been?
right as like spring begins. It's
So
like
like 3-4 months in.
2.5, yeah, 3 months.
Okay.
So
March in normal people's time.
So we have to stay here and reinforce. We can't leave.
This one says they can't come back to it if it's nothing.
They can
We're not-
come back on foot if they need
No.
to.
I think
I
Fitch is
think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Fitch is suggesting we burn this place to ash. Not yet, Fitch. We have at least 2 more months here before we get kicked out.
Zora looks at Fitch like flabbergasted, like just.
Zora, sorry, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Take a breath. It'll be okay. Everything's gonna be okay.
She's just tired and cranky.
She's just tired and cranky.
No one accepts Fitch's wisdom.
Well, I'm definitely sleeping down here. You might want to put Azurth back on watch at some point. Probably at night. Everybody always thinks it's so smart to attack at night.
We should probably switch
Switch what?
our routines.
Well, I'm already up at night anyway, so I guess I can just be up at night more. You guys take the day. If you hear screaming, that means get up.
Hmm.
Wait. Can't you do that,
Oh, that
Thing that
Alarm.
makes
thing.
a lot of noise.
A
Yeah.
The
lot.
thing that you
Yeah.
did
Thank you, Vishnu.
with
Alarm.
Feather
Yes,
Brains in room.
I
Yeah.
can,
Yeah.
but I don't think it's big enough for this.
It just needs to be big enough
entire-
for the circle for now,
Yeah,
right?
maybe just.
I think
Well-
circle is thoroughly ruined. Thank you, Jarek.
You're very welcome. I'm good at what I do.
I mean, I don't sleep very much, so
So, alarm is not big enough to cover entire house.
If it's good enough for the circle, that's enough for a start.
Okay, fine. Zora's gonna walk up to the circle and try to assess its condition.
It's been jerked.
Guidance.
How long does guidance last?
I don't
Minute.
fucking
I
know.
think it's a minute. Yeah.
One minute.
Okay. Guidance is worn off.
I'll do it again then.
When Zoria starts approaching the circle, Fitch
Yes.
walks up to her and was like, okay,
Arcana.
Arcana.
And a d4.
And a d4. What was on the
No,
20?
it's a d20.
17.
No. You don't know if it's reparable or not.
While Zoria's investigating, Jerk looks up this one, grabs a doll, and hands it to Vess.
Vess looks at it for a second.
It does not look like Vess.
Who does it look like? Anyone?
The
No,
thing in the chat.
He's stopped trying to put faces on them. No, not the one in the chat. That was just for jokes. He's stopped trying to put faces on them, but it does have a cock. And if there are titties, they're very A cup. Probably a male. Probably.
Are you trying to buy something?
I was offering you a doll.
Why?
I made it myself.
Yeah, I feel like that's kind of part of the. I mean, that doesn't look like me.
Do you want one that looks like me?
No.
Or looks like you?
Do you? Why? Why
How do
are
you feel
you?
How do you feel about posing?
Are you going through some type of awakening?
I spend 6 hours a day in this basement. Would you like to pose?
No. I think Fitch would though.
No, I've already done Fitch.
Are there
Wait.
torches around? Just asking.
Not in the basement, probably not.
Okay, Zora goes upstairs. Lets this happen.
There's Fitch's lantern.
Oh yeah, Fitch
It
has
is
a lantern.
shuttered.
It's no good.
Oh, actually, you
Zora
said
needs-
Fitch said that he didn't get the lantern yet, so never mind. Disregard.
Yeah.
The lantern
Zora
is
goes up.
sitting in his hole. So if you look across a basement, there's probably a little recessed hole with a light coming out of it.
What do you need? What are you looking around for?
Is the flame within magical?
Yes?
Yes, the fire in Fitch's hole is magical.
Zora just grunts and makes her way upstairs.
Where are you going?
Up.
Zoria.
Oh.
Why? What do you need?
Continue what you were having a discussion about.
Jericho will put the doll back up and grab another one that does look like Vess and offer it to Vess.
That's worse. Could you
No,
stop?
no, touch it.
I
Touch it.
Vess pokes it.
And
Which is
Vess's voice comes
immediately-
out saying, "My name is Vess."
grabs the doll and attempts to break it.
It is
That was uncalled for.
probably breakable.
Could
Yeah,
you?
it's breakable.
Not with Vess's strength.
It's a
just
it's a
for-
little wooden doll.
I've rolled a 4 on
check?
strength.
No.
It bounces. My name is Vess. Across the floor.
Could you? Is there a reason? Don't make dolls of me.
But why?
It's weird and creepy.
No, it's not. It's
Yes,
complimentary.
no. No.
Mm.
It is weird and creepy.
Would you like a bust instead? Would you like to be
No.
busted?
No. 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 Thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. No more vest dolls. I'll just keep the ones I have.
The ones you have.
You've convinced me. I'm sorry. I will
How
no longer make
many
dolls
do
of
you
you.
have? While
Math
this
is
happens,
never.
if Fitch or Zoria has anything better to do.
Mhm.
Zora's fetching a regular old ass torch. Just
Okay.
natural flame.
Sure.
Oh no.
Fitch is watching the conversation while like popcorning with good berries.
Yeah. Except he's retreated to his hole, so all you see is the top of his head poking out and an occasional good berry.
Jared's
He's
just like
smiling.
Jared's towing it where the grease was. He's like, oh good, it's all gone now. I was afraid I was gonna have to get another sock.
Zoria comes back with a torch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She doesn't say anything. Doesn't look at anyone. She just goes straight to the circle and just tosses the torch at the center. And then I believe I have to make a DC 10 Arcana check.
Or
Control flame. 10 plus a lot, so.
what are you doing?
She twists her hands around, and as she twists it, the flames of the torch kind of expand and begin quickly scorching the rest of the magic circle.
Okay. Be advised that this room is surrounded now by wooden walls and has
wooden
Yeah,
always had a wooden ceiling over it.
She has control flames on, literally, so.
For 1 minute?
Yeah, I believe she can, 1 minute, but I think she can be done with it real fast.
Sure.
So Fitch's suggestion to burn the place down is less of a suggestion now and more of a prophecy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jared's just watching the whole
Oh,
thing and just
an
like reaching
hour.
up and
Oh, an hour?
Mhm.
oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Zora will scorch the shit out of that, and then she'll just. And it's gone.
Yep.
Darkness
Jared's like
again.
reaching up to like pull dolls back slightly. A lot of them, by the way, are hung from their necks. So he's just kind of like holding back these noosed dolls, like, no, Belinda, you'll be safe.
Vess just kind of watches like slightly slack-jawed.
See?
Jerk.
I might not be I might be a reason you can't sleep at night, but she could be the reason you never wake up.
So could you.
I think you need some real friends, Jarek.
I'm making
Even
them.
I'm getting a little concerned.
Is Doctor? Bring back if dead. There's a vigorous nod.
Does Fitch know about Vishla yet? Would you have told?
I don't think it would have come up. Jared
No.
doesn't talk to anybody about Vishlo. Not
So I
really.
don't. Yeah. So I
As
don't.
far as Fitch is concerned, Jerry just talks to himself a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which probably makes him look even crazier.
No, Fitch is like, ah, yes, a kindred spirit.
Yep, that's what I said.
Yep, see, creepy, weird.
So Zoria, did we what were you doing with the fire?
Destroying circle.
Oh. Okay.
This circle is scorched. But Vishless Cuts probably did more to harm it than the cantrip. Because it's a cantrip versus 100 days of a 5th level spell.
Can you not phrase it that way, DM?
Does Zoria feel more confident that this is disabled?
It's helping. Probably.
Yeah, same way that pissing on a wildfire is gonna help Canada right now. Good job, Zoria.
So
She's frustrated, okay?
It was
It's-
it was very pretty and impressive.
it is blackened, but you aren't sure if that will affect its usability.
great. So Jarrett cut it and you put it in blackface. Good job.
Jarek, altering the lines of it probably did more than blackening it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
shit on no
good.
more, DM.
God damn it.
Yeah, Zora's just not looking at the party. She's just like looking at the circle.
Mhm.
Then she puffs again, kneels down, and with a single jagged fucking nail that she has, just crosses with the line.
Just scrapes fingernail off on the stone.
No, the line. I believe it's chalk. Or should be chalk.
Magically etched on the stone.
Does it
See,
go away?
I see a magic circle. I see a magic circle as a series of grooves
Hmm.
drawn into something. Jarek with Vishla modified and destroyed those grooves.
I assume Zoria's fingernail is not gonna do anything.
No. Not versus stone.
Miracle. Oh, I meant to ask. Would Zoria be opposed to trading his Moon Touch short sword for her Moon Touch dagger?
I can't use short swords. They're too short.
You can't use daggers either.
Yes, you can. Daggers is purposely short blade. Short
That
sword is
No, never
wastefully
mind.
short blade.
Jarek will pull out the short sword then and offer it to Zoria. I'm like, it make you feel better? Stab shapes?
Yeah, Zoria grabs it, looks at it, just lets it fall to the ground. I'll scratch it tomorrow.
So good news, Vess.
Walks away.
Jogging just became a lot more entertaining. Jarek will take his short sword back.
Jogging?
Even jogging around the state, it might turn out to be a lot more lively now.
I'm going to bed.
Sure thing. Just remember, if you find anything, just tell us what your elf eye saw.
Best leave. Goes upstairs.
Bitch, nobody loves us. And Jarek will go back to his corner.
This one already knew it wasn't loved.
That'd be depressing if it wasn't so advantageous.
And Fitch goes back to his hole in the wall. And Zoria climbs the ladder back up to the stairs, back up to her room, and
Yeah.
goes to finish her long rest.
Yeah. She covers herself. She like rips all the sheets from the corners of the beds that they're tucked in, and she just like balls up.
Zoria probably finds it difficult to fall back asleep.
Yeah.
Thinking.
Doesn't sleep very well that night.
Sure. If you have more to this, by all means. Otherwise, we can
Nope.
skip by.
So a couple more months spent in utter paranoia later.
Mm-hmm.
A month and a half, yeah.
Yep.
We did put in plans that we were going to hire guards.
You did.
Yep.
So
That would be around now, though.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, since the walls are up.
You are not attacked in the meantime, however.
That makes it worse.
Yeah. Do we take any?
This is somehow worse.
In a month and a half, do we take any steps to try and find Castlemere?
What steps could we take? He's a dead man. We're living in his house.
Cats cry.
Asking if people have seen him. You know,
If anybody wants to go to Carcom or shoot off a sending,
well, Dory already did a sending to you.
She told her to fuck off. Zora will do a sending to Lady Catherine or Queen Catherine, though.
Y'all
Catherine.
are not remembering who we should be sending to right now.
Oh, that's true. Oh, I don't want to do that.
you're doing
Oh,
that.
suck it up, princess. You want
Zora-
results? This is how you get results.
Zora would first contact Queen Catherine because I believe that she will be much more interested in Castlemere's death than Vestile's.
Mm-hmm.
Probably already knows.
Yeah.
But still has tea with her all the time.
Hmm.
Lady chat.
Do we get any support from there or no?
What do you say to her?
If the drow haven't shared, we have problem. Castlemere is still alive. Attacked us in the state. And an attack on us, unfortunately, means problem for you.
Ominous.
I was under the impression that you had already taken care of that problem. Do you have a plan?
Yes, but I don't like it. We'll have to ask a friend of yours assistance in locating him. I'll be traveling to Carcom shortly.
We'll be traveling to Carcorm shortly.
Yeah, Zoria said I will be traveling to Carcom
Oh, yeah.
shortly, so.
A friend of mine. Do you need me to arrange a meeting?
One word answer. No.
No.
I will meet him in his lair. Well, not one word, but
No.
One word answer goes
No,
25 words deep.
yeah. No. I
With
will meet
another
him in-
sending back.
Yeah.
So
A couple days later, she makes her way to Carcom. I don't know if
Alone?
unaccompanied or not.
with people?
Vest would go.
Derek
Yes.
would guard the estate because, I mean,
Okay.
That's
annoying.
true. If
I
Fitch
very much want Fitch to attend this rendezvous with y'all, but I will roll a d20 just because. Low I stay, high I go with y'all. High I go to Cookham.
If Fitch goes, Vest would probably stay to provide extra defense, which is fine.
Vess stays out of the basement.
Yes.
He has to go to the upper floors in case Castlemere teleports to there.
Mm-hmm.
It's a true
Yeah.
two-pronged approach. Jarrett guards the bottom, Vess guards the top.
Before going,
Always
Zora
knew
would.
Vets was the top.
That's actually true, yeah.
Vess is
Before
not
going,
a top, and you power
I
bottom at
disagree.
best. I'm
I
sorry.
disagree.
Keep
I
going.
disagree.
Keep going.
Before Zora goes, she would make it clear that probably, if we're going to Ravenous, we will have to offer something. No free lunch.
Is this
Yeah.
said to Fitch?
Before they leave to the group, I assume.
Okay.
Yes.
There's not anything we have to offer. We are poor now. I already
Shake
owe
the
him.
good berry bag. High
From my,
roller.
from my calculations, we are a few months away from being very rich. Good wine.
More than a few months. It needs time to age. We're probably 8 months out, at least.
Would
Do
Vess
we?
have an idea of how far out they are on the
Hmm.
things like brewing? How long the process would take?
Is Vessian proficient with brewing a brewer's kit? Yes?
Yep.
Vess would have an idea. I'm not a botanist.
Vess imparts that information into the conversation so that we know that we're X amount of time away.
Yeah.
What can we give him? I suppose bottle for thanks is not going to be enough.
I mean, we've done work for him before.
I don't owe him anything.
Zori hasn't been
Uh,
back to see him.
She has seen him, but hasn't. Yeah,
Spoken with him.
nope.
I mean, Vess seems to have a good relationship with him. Have Vess go.
Vess already said he was staying behind.
Yeah, but Jarek is sufficient, and we've got Betty and Dave. I'm
Oh,
sure just one
gee.
of us staying behind would be fine.
Those will do wonders.
Hush. I'm trying to give us success here.
I mean, who's gonna suggest that in character?
Fitch.
Okay.
Fitch
So
suggests.
yeah, Fitch suggests that Zoria stay and Vess go, or
The three of you go.
that all three go.
It's just saying 3 go.
Because there
We
are
might as well.
5 still here.
Jarek, are you
Risky.
comfortable with that?
I mean, to be honest with you, I forget you guys are here half the time for the past 4 months. I'm up all night.
Are you comfortable
Yeah,
fighting
go.
Castlemere and any men that he might bring with him?
Well,
This
yeah,
one
it's
says
either
Jarek can faff off in peace. This one has to
Yeah,
pretend not to hear the noises every night.
God.
you know, the funny thing is Jarek probably doesn't actually fap off. He probably just mimics the sounds just to fuck with Fitch.
Not even well. It's like it's a really like
Just
obviously
pounding on the
fake.
wall.
Yeah,
Yeah,
obviously.
Fitch doesn't
fake
know
sound.
any better.
yeah.
Mhm.
Is this the
No,
sound
yeah.
of copulation?
This is the sound worm bodies make.
No, I'm
Fitch
fine
is
staying.
scribbling in a notebook. Warm sounds. Part
I can-
1.
I can either handle
Part
Castlemere and his
one.
men, or it's suddenly not my problem anymore.
Fair enough.
That makes it our problem, but fine.
Yeah, I mean it's only our problem when we come back and the whole place is like taken over.
Yes. Well, we
And
kill
he's dead.
everyone if that happens. I kill everyone.
Well,
What
that would
can we offer Ravenous?
We've got nothing.
Percentage of future production?
Don't you dare.
distribution rights. He's going
Don't
to want
you dare. Ask if he needs any
something.
work done.
Yeah, I'm going with the like first things first is work, or we don't negotiate against ourselves and let him, you know, propose.
Percentage. How dare.
Are you high, Zoria?
I have
That
done
is
math. I know how much
blasphemous.
this means.
I have done
Wait, you've
math.
done meth?
Math.
Meth?
Yeah,
Well, we were just saying you've
she
been
says it
high.
like she says it like math, but I have
Myth.
done math. Calculations are very good.
Yeah, you also know our luck. Assume it's going to come out like a tenth as good as that. I'll handle this. You go do that. Just offer a job or odd end or whatever. If you offer him a percentage, mm-hmm.
And how soon after this is this? Like a week?
Yeah.
About so, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I guess we're off to see the wizard.
Not wizard.
You should probably see him while you're there as well, though.
Didn't you say he was some type of wizard something?
Oh,
finger
he is
wiggler?
something. He's something we call arcane knight. Messing up the words.
Yeah.
He can wield magic, but is dirty and inferior.
At least according
But
to Zoria's dream.
But useful in combat.
Okay, well, we're off to see the arcane knight.
Yeah, have fun.
Be back in a couple days.
Yeah. Do we need a
Wait.
coach for this? Or can we?
Before you go, Jerick will hand Zoria a vial.
What's it look like?
It's empty.
Oh, it's empty button.
Daddy
Oh.
needs his victuals.
How long does it last?
You're going to hand it to me. I'm going to drink it as soon as I get to the basement.
This Fitch leave.
They go and start getting the cart ready.
No cart, we take horses. Faster.
Okay. They go start saddling some horses.
I would like to think that when told to leave, Fish goes to his hole and hides.
Yeah. You just see like those. You know how dog eyes are like in the dark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't. Tell me about it, Ping.
You just see that from Zoria looking straight at Fitch.
Fitch hides.
Vess will be like, no, Fitch, this way. This way.
Fine. Fitch was getting ready for a show.
Oh, was Fitch gonna stay and watch?
Yes!
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you said he went to the basement.
He went. We are in the basement.
To
Oh,
his
are
hole.
we? I'm not in the basement.
I had mentally pictured us in the basement, so
I had
forgive
mentally
me.
pictured us on the way out the door.
I mentally picture Vess avoiding the basements for the basement for
Yes,
the rest of his life.
exactly.
All right, that is my fault as a player. I'm going to help Vess saddle the horses.
Yeah. Zora will go downstairs.
Okay. And Zoria feeds Jared.
Yeah.
So that should be my assumption.
Yeah, she'd ask for him not to draw too much. He needs to ride and yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But she takes a point of exhaustion.
Mm-hmm.
He'll just take a day's worth. He can work on with animals for the time being.
I mean, cause what? It's a day and a half back to Carcom. We said
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
on horse, and then a day and a half back. So
So
4 days.
4 days, most likely. Yep.
Yep.
At the onset of spring. So muddy ground. Lots of snow melt. But you get to Karkon. The river that runs through town is high. Do you get an in first? Do you go straight to Rav without freshening up?
in.
There's no way Zoria isn't primping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
she'd cast that the whole way.
No,
everybody.
no,
Bitch, do
not
I
the whole.
smell okay? Messy, and how's my hair look?
She would only cast it after they arrived. No point in just
Yep.
cleaning. It should be noted that Zora's outfit has changed significantly, and she is wearing much richer and fancier clothes now.
Oh, she wants a stunt.
Yeah.
Vess, in that case, probably looks like a servant, like, to her or something, because he still looks pretty, yeah.
Imagine
Normal.
Zoria looking over. Imagine Zoria looking over, or Zoria looking at Vess and being like, "Does this cravat make me look fat?"
She doesn't have a cravat. She does have a very ornate red sash running across her chest.
Yeah,
Though.
that's the, like, Vess looks at her boots and it's like,
Yeah, we go to Ravenous.
Yeah, Fitch don't look good that day.
Zora will clean him against
No,
his
no,
will.
no. It's not a matter of clean.
he looks extra sickly.
He looks extra sick.
What
The
did he
horns
roll?
are a killjoy. Roll a 9.
9. Okay.
Yeah. Efficiency does not help sometimes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Zora still tired?
No, not a couple days later.
Okay.
A little road weary,
She would.
but
That's fine. She can deal with that. We go to Ravenous.
mm-hmm. Uh, Zoria, right? This is
Yes.
Helm.
Yes, Helm.
Welcome back. Thought you might be dead.
No, just busy.
I assume you're here to see the boss.
Yes.
He's in his office.
Upstairs or down?
Oh,
We go up.
sure.
There's a very heavy knock on the door.
Okay. Alright, so you knock on the door. You hear a chair slide back. And he says, "You can come in."
We go in, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You enter Ravenous's office. There is a dark elf standing next to him.
Oh, is that her? What's her name?
Asandi.
It's Sunday.
She pulls her blouse down a little bit at the bottom.
Yeah, Zora just puffs at this. I see you're still here.
Which
To a Sunday.
um yes, I'm still here. You still haven't killed me permanently. Um yeah. I don't know where to go with
Blame
that.
him. Blame him. And Zora proceeds to ignore her.
We've talked about it.
Yeah. Ravenous.
Sorry. Bess. Whatever the fuck that is.
We
Fitch smiles.
had
His best
issues.
Smile.
We had issues with our turtle friend.
He knows.
I don't think that's your turtle friend.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
Oh,
Dragon one.
no, you're not.
Fitch
Just an
shrinks.
immediate no.
I've told you should stop, Fitch. You should listen.
Fitch stays quiet and smiles.
Yeah, you've got a little something in your teeth. Is that a tail? Did you eat a squirrel whole on your way here?
Yes. This one did it in secret. The red one wasn't supposed to know.
You should probably use like a stick to pick your teeth with.
Fitch goes from smiling to not smiling. Shrinks
Another-
further into the corner.
Another large puff of air. Just.
Anyway. What can I help you folks with?
May we sit?
Sure.
Fitch does not sit.
Best sits.
Zoria sits.
How's the
Wait.
new home?
Running smoothly towards something that is very good. But we have problem on that front.
First time homeowners, you got a leaky roof?
If mending fixes that. No. I think you know this, but previous owner is not dead.
You think he knows that?
Yeah. She will.
Insight, whatever he says.
Yeah.
And Vess will.
Do the same.
It's a reasonable assumption. Natural fucking 20.
Yeah?
With the 25
For a
Bess.
19.
Well, Bess gets a 25.
Fitch has gone back to his usual.
I was told that you all took care of your little problem and were awarded a house for that. And there's something missing.
You see problem then. Understand situation clearly.
I generally do.
Good. Where is he?
Well, the fuck should I know?
You should.
I
It's your
know.
business.
Oh. It's my business to know where people are and then to what? Sell them out to people who ask? Zoria. Come on.
For right price and for winning side, yes.
You do know that I have a back door to their little hideout, right?
Yes, and it's filled with potions and your sword. Riddled with traps on the way.
No. To their little hideout.
Oh. See? You did know.
No. I just know things. Oh, maybe I knew. But, again, I don't know everything. And a mage of his stature can make themselves difficult to track. He obviously fooled you. Is Jarek still alive?
Yes.
I guess 4. There's only 4 of you now. Again,
Yes.
fooled you 4 or 3. Once.
So what do you suggest? If you're so in the know.
Set up an ambush.
And where would we set up?
Doesn't matter. Find something that he really wants.
He wants his house back. We
Yep.
happen to be living on it.
It would
has
behoove us if we could expedite this matter.
Yes.
So you need to set up something with a expiration date.
So we're just looking for some information about what such a thing might be.
You're not getting the you're not inciting that he knows where he is. Simply that he knows he's probably still alive. Someone of his abilities is probably here or Hester or El Nuzat. But I doubt here, most likely, given the drow presence. I have a bit of a understanding with them. Thanks to Asandi here and other means. And she blushes just a little. A little bit of her cheeks lighten just a little. But that's because I'm smarter than he is. And I don't start waves.
Well, this little ripple has bothered us. And we want to rectify problem.
Sure. So you need a plan. But you come to me for help.
You know things.
I do.
And people.
I do. So you want me to keep an eye out, an ear to the ground,
Yes.
and find him. And once I found him, report his information back to you. So you know that is not a problem. That I can do. Eventually. It'll take time, but my people can find him. But what's in it for my people?
Zora just leans a little bit closer and says, name and price. I love seeing how Lucky's dying inside.
Uh-huh. What are you growing? What are you planning on growing? You haven't planted yet. The ground's barely thawed.
Zora looks at this. Not that.
I'm told your wall is looking nice. It's coming along. I assume you're doing walls first and then outbuildings?
Yes, walls are the priority.
So you maybe have the layout.
Yeah, the wall's probably finished at this point.
So Zoria looks at Vess and says, not that.
No, she looks at Vess,
Uh-huh.
nods, then she looks at Ravenous, and she says, not that.
It's a simple question, Zoria.
Answer simple.
What do you think I'm going to ask for?
Percentage, cut, distribution. No.
I'm dying inside.
Yeah. I love this. I'm ruining this.
Well, what do you have to offer? Zoria of the Hobgoblins.
Zora leans back a bit. What do you need?
Need? Zoria,
Yes.
I have everything I need. I have almost everything I want.
Vess will look over at Zoria and just shake his head.
You're welcome to speak, Vessian. Or, what was your name?
This one is Fitch.
Or Fitch.
He turns around from where his face is in the corner to say that, and then turns back to face the corner.
Just turns his head around.
No, he bodily turns.
Oh, he bodily
like
turns.
like he's on a lazy Susan. He
Mhm.
rotates and then rotates back. Fitch rotates back around one more time.
I assume that Fish is like at this point just spinning in place.
Just a little bit. This one has stone shape. Because in Fitch's mind, that's the only useful thing he does
Yeah.
around the manor. And so he's like, I can do stone shape. Does this man want stone shape?
Oh boy.
Yeah. Yeah, I never said it was.
I'll keep that in mind, Fitch. The next time I want to expand my facilities.
Fitch is at this point Facing the corner again. Bet you fuckers wish you had shell now.
Yep. This is painful.
Yeah.
Oh, Jerk was there now. Jerk
You
didn't
s-
stop to think through.
You sent
Wait,
the
Zoria
two.
doesn't know how to negotiate.
Zoria negotiates with swords? Uh-oh. Now it's a question.
Ravenous, I challenge you to penis fencing. Winner is the female.
Wait, what?
Loser is the female. Several species of aquatic arthropods do that. It is delightful.
Sure.
Sure.
Would you like to come back when you thought about it?
It seems like you wanted to play game. Yes?
Zoria, I don't know what you're implying I'm doing here, but this is a business deal, and you're asking me for a thing
Yes.
without making an offering.
We're not much for negotiating against ourselves.
No.
You haven't really made an offering either. We've requested a thing. Normally, it's your
I
place to put down a price.
don't know how long this will take.
So how do you know what you would charge then?
Well, generally, I trade services.
Good.
And
Tit
do you
for
have a
tat.
service you're looking for?
Currently, off the top of my head, no. But come back in a week or a month, and I can reserve something for you.
I'm not one for giving out favors unless I know what I'm doing.
Oh, it won't be out of your range. Your friend Jarek already owes me one.
That's supposed to make me feel better.
It hasn't bit him in the ass yet.
Yet.
Shh.
I'm not one to throw away useful tools.
Zora flinches a little bit of that.
Are you okay, Zoria?
What is word? Deja vu.
That's a word. Yeah. This bring back memories of one of our other meetings for you.
It's never happened. Carry on.
It never happened. Carry on.
Like an ostrich in the sand.
People don't flinch from things that never happened, Zoria.
Oh, he says that?
Mm-hmm.
Some do.
Some do. Uh, sure. Be evasive. That is your freedom. I don't really have a need to bring you to my fun room. Work it out of you. I'm also not making a threat, Zoria,
I was about to ask.
before you assume.
I don't take it kindly.
I'm not concerned with that either. Where would you like for me to begin looking?
Mr. Gump,
Yeah.
can we recall the information that Shell gave us about Lord Castlemere? I believe it mentioned his estates and
Mhm.
places.
You mean
Uh,
where we live?
State plural, maybe?
The original information was pulled from castle archives detailing Castlemure's primary residences and like where he holds land in various places.
he does have a property in Al Nuzat as well. Not Hester nor Foat.
Sorry, I would suggest Al-Nuzat.
Because he has a house there. Had a house there. You think he still has a house
House,
there?
connections, fence, infrastructure.
Zoria,
Hmm.
being on the run, do you hang out in your homeland? Do you try to blend in with your own people?
Enlighten me then.
Would you go back to your house and try to live there?
I'm not saying house, I'm saying he might have infrastructure nearby.
I mean, plus he did come back to his house and try and live there.
That's true.
So he broke in?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, fun. I bet the four of you scared him right away.
Didn't need all four.
Okay. So,
Mostly one.
oh, but you all have somewhere to go. And you don't want to leave no one there.
Do we actually have?
That's why you're
Actually
here,
do
right?
have.
Are we? I mean, we just don't want to be ambushed in our house.
Well, I can find him. It'll take time. And you'll have to wait. I could use information from Sora, which will take you time to retrieve.
Refresh
Sora's on
my
the other
memory.
side of the
Yeah, like
continent.
that's like out of character. That's months away.
Sora
Yeah.
is 2-month walk.
Like we're halfway in the continent, and Sora is like at one of the edges.
No.
Yeah,
Oh, you got.
isn't it like south,
No, it's north.
north?
It is not. Boop, 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 boop.
It's west, northwest.
Boop, boop. There you go. Map again.
Sora is
There we go.
directly due west of us.
Due
I'd
west.
call it maybe a month of travel.
2 months over open
2 months.
terrain. Yeah.
Is it not better going to Almazat, taking a boat, and landing somewhere closer to the road between?
It would maybe shave some time, but will cost you more.
I wouldn't start any search parties yet, Ravna. We'll take your offer into consideration, and we'll let you know.
I mean, that's what I can come up with off the top of my head.
You said month. Yes.
For how long it will take me to find him.
No, for how long we want us to come back.
Yeah, that'll work. If you give me a week, I can find something a little. The longer you give me, the more time I have something suited to your unique abilities.
Sure.
Since you're so afraid of letting me in on whatever it is you're doing over there. Sorry, I thought we were friends.
God, either Shell or Jer could be chewing this fucking conversation up for dinner. I love watching Zoria do it.
I'm flattered
thought
you
you-
think Shell could do that. It's to be fair, Jarek is the only one that would tear that conversation up.
This conversation would go a whole lot different if he was speaking with Jarek.
Yeah.
That's
I
fair.
thought you had tools, not friends.
Oh. Look who's learning wordplay. Can't you be both, Zoria?
Can you?
People don't use me. Well, Asandi does sometimes, but she kind of.
Sorry. And Vest like kind of gestures to the door.
Hmm.
In a like let's leave type of gesture.
I'm not
Can you
going to keep you here, Vessian.
can you do sending, or is it just fireball?
How do you know that?
I know.
Shell ratted him out.
He doesn't know
I
that.
don't know.
How do you know
I
that?
don't. I don't know if you can do sending.
That's not what I'm asking you.
People talk and see.
Okay. Well, I can read magic scrolls. Yay me.
Sora looks at him like as if he were like a child or like a just like just really magic scrolls.
Patented, cut the
Make an
bullshit.
insight check.
Well, the inside is a no, but she knows what she saw.
In her vision, yes.
Yes.
But he's coming across as truthful.
But she knows what she saw, so she
Yes.
knows two. She sees two truths.
Yeah. So, I can acquire sending. Why can't you just send?
I thought it would be more polite for you to
Well, that depends
offer
on who we're
job.
talking to.
Should I call back in a month to see if you have anything?
That is what I offered originally.
You offered us to come here.
Oh, you're going to send to me in a month.
Yes.
I understand. I implied you
No.
were going
Yes.
to ask me to send to somebody.
No.
You may contact me.
Dora puffs. Gets up.
Bess follows suit.
Uh-huh.
Bitch.
Bitch, come on.
Fitch rotates.
I will send.
He gets halfway out of the room, rotates again, and shyly waves goodbye, rotates again and leaves.
Have a good day, Fitch.
Fitch smiles. Boss is a good berry.
Catches a good
Bitch, what?
berry.
You really need to stop making.
Sets it down on his desk and Fitch leaves.
Zora would caution him against eating it because it's been dipped in formaldehyde, but
That one hasn't been dipped.
she doesn't know.
Maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah. And she doesn't say anything.
And Fitch left the room last.
Yeah. Zora holds eye contact for him as for too long, and then she just leaves. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
As they
I'm
climb
sorry,
down this,
y'all, but
as they
that whole thing was so painful.
yeah, as they climb
Yeah,
down
it
the
was.
stairs,
Zora,
Zora
yeah.
just says, "This sucked."
I didn't even think about the fact that there's not a single positive charisma modifier among the team that just went to negotiate with Rav until you got there, and then I was like, oh no.
Send the very literal-minded, straightforward -2 charisma one.
And tell her not to negotiate product.
Yeah.
The literalist, the nihilist, and the Dadaist. That's what was sent on this expedition.
Congratulations.
You are the face.
Fuck.
You stayed behind. Good job.
In fairness, Jarek probably wouldn't have considered this. He's like, no, Sori is smart.
Soria can do this.
They're,
She's got Vess backing him
they,
up.
they were probably gone by a day before Jarek went, Zoria is smart. She's not so good with the words.
Zora is intelligent. Not clever.
So when they get outside, Vess will turn to Zoria and say, you need to do a sending to Jarek now.
Why?
Because
What do I
that's a
say?
horrible deal.
Hmm.
We can't take that deal.
Yes, we want to stay close, and he wants to send us away. Might as well touch the place himself.
I mean, we might as well go check out dude's house ourselves. We might as well go do the footwork ourselves.
Hmm.
He had a good idea with the ambush, but we need information on what this guy wants.
You did get a little bit of information for free.
Yeah, he knows where they are,
No, he doesn't.
or oh,
He can find
We
them.
can find them.
He suggested that they wouldn't that he knows that he has an in with the revolutionary folks, that he knows that he got information based upon the drow chick.
He
Go
didn't
ahead.
suggest that.
He didn't suggest that. He says
Oh,
he
okay.
had a physical back door. So it stands to reason
His
you get
tunnels are
someone
connected.
Yeah, tunnels are connected. So get someone with invisibility or someone sneaky
oh,
and just play around in Rav's tunnels and pray he doesn't find you.
God, the phrasing there was almost as bad as the possibility of being caught.
hmm.
I do it on purpose.
He did also say that going to check the name of the place on the map.
Dora.
Al-Nizat
Oh,
was
Elmuzat.
probably pointless.
In his opinion.
Mm-hmm. Either way, Best said what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That we need to send to Jerk because that's a bad deal.
When even Vess is like, I think we need to talk to the doll maker.
We need an adult.
No, please
Well-
don't refer to Jerk as the adult. We're all doomed.
Both
I'm
Jarek
amused.
and Zora are old enough to probably be Jarek's mothers, so
Oh yeah.
That's... Sorry, Jerk just popped around in my head like, huh. Yeah, that does it for me.
I'm old enough to be your great great grandmother.
Derek is a cougar hunter.
Does that do it for you?
surrounds himself with older women.
I mean, odds are,
Oh,
because he's
there was
17.
Shell. There was Shell as well.
Mm-hmm.
I see a
I
pattern.
feel like Zori is the youngest woman. Well, except for like Sika.
Zika was Jarek's age.
Sika was just a hair younger.
Well, yeah, but the age
Zora,
group.
Zora is the youngest woman, but also old enough to be his mother. Probably.
Currently.
Feels bad, man. It feels bad.
Mhm.
Hitch isn't sure how old he is. Just for the record.
Surprising no one.
What?
Even if Fitch knew how old he was, he wouldn't know how to use numbers.
He's not that dumb. He's just forgetful. He drinks the no hope juice and it makes all the thoughts go away.
All the bad thoughts, all the good thoughts.
All the thoughts
All the
just
thoughts in
melt
general.
away in the juice.
Mm-hmm. So what's the plan?
Zora sends to Jarek.
Okay.
Hold on, let me light a cigarette for this because I have a feeling this is gonna hurt my soul.
Children,
Okay.
we do not condone smoking in any way, shape, or form.
No, this is just my retirement plan. Welcome to modern America.
My retirement plan is to die before the climate wars.
Children, you'll be lucky if you can afford cigarettes in the future.
Be lucky if we
That's
have
the
soil that
truth.
can grow them. Commence to breaking my heart.
Zora sends to Jarek.
Wait, what? At what time?
Oh, fuck yeah. You know to wait.
Wait,
I
what?
assume that they saw Rav sometime in the evening, considering the whole group is nocturnal and it's really hard to flip your schedule on a
Mhm.
dime like that.
Yep.
Makes sense to be in the evening.
Okay, yeah, that's sensible.
Yep.
This was waste of time. Terrible deal. He wants to know what we grow. And send us away to very far. He implied he might know something.
Stop. You're tapped.
He implied.
Implied he and yeah. Okay. So tell him what we grow. How far is terribly far? Did you ask what he wants to know? And Jesus Christ, I just realized cut off.
And Bishaba's
Who's Jesus Christ? Yeah.
Yeah.
By
So it starts-
Bashaba, I just realized.
Yeah, right. Thank you. Thank you.
Who is Jesus?
Who
He
is
gets,
Jesus?
he gets an extra word if it's by Bashaba.
I just realized that.
Great Bashaba's
Bashaba,
tits.
Yeah, yeah.
Sora. And no, we did not compromise our future by telling him. And we left. So no chance in telling him. What did you realize?
Nice. Shit in God's beard. Are your legs broken? Go tell him. It's not compromising. He'll figure it out.
Sora
God.
looks.
Hold
Sora
on.
looks. Sora looks back at the warehouse. Thinks of the embarrassment of having to walk back there and then tell him.
Ask him what he wants to know.
This.
Yes.
Jarek wants us to go inside again and tell him what will grow.
Stay here. Best walks inside.
This is even worse somehow.
Sora just deflates. Like she was gonna suggest something else, but just no.
Does this one follow?
This
What?
later, tomorrow.
Fair.
Thank you.
That's
Hey,
good
it's not your
because
pride. I'm good saying I'm the dumbass. But
That's good because it doesn't make Zora look like an idiot, even though she looks like an idiot.
going back
that's why
immediately.
that's why Bess was like, stay here. I'll go back and look like a dumbass, being like, by the way, grapes.
Grapes and fruit.
Yeah.
But
After this,
so Zoria
Zora's
says stay.
So you go to the
Yeah,
Go
knives.
stay.
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
hmm So you go to the knives, or you just go somewhere else?
Go to the knives.
Okay.
Zora gets a double portion.
The double
Drowns her
portion.
drowns her failures in food.
Uh-huh. Bulking up for the spring.
Yeah.
Okay. Um. Okay. So you get a room, and you go to bed, and you wake up in the afternoon. or early morning.
Hmm.
Do you do anything in the morning? Best, you do your usual thing, except in
Mhm.
Carcom now.
Mhm. Like Vess used to do in Carcom,
Mhm.
except now it's not so cold.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did we get any answer from the castle librarian or something like that?
Yeah, didn't we ask her something ages ago?
Fuck, I don't
Yeah.
remember.
About seer stuff. Actually, Zoria was cryptic about it.
Zoria asked Vestiel to gather
Divination.
information on divination magic, and Vestiel was like, "Yeah, sure."
Yeah.
But you didn't really go back because they gave you a house and you were like, yeah, let's go play house.
Got distracted. I really need divination magic. Tired with dreams.
Do we go to the castle then?
Yeah, where are you going? Are you going to Hobbs? You going to the castle?
Hob has nothing new, I suppose.
Oh, you don't know.
Hmm.
Do we have? We don't have any reason to believe that nope. I'm gonna be quiet. His best won't suggest it.
We'll do both. Zoria wants to threaten Brutus. Lucky seemed so upset at that. Just
Dogs are precious in all shapes and forms.
dogs are delicious.
Have you ever had hot dog?
Oh no!
Oh.
Get
Hot
out!
Goblin special.
No, go to jail.
Oh, this session is hurting my soul.
You're
And
not
it's
the
all
only one.
self-inflicted.
Hmm?
And it's all self-inflicted, Pink.
Yes.
So,
I'm sorry, that was kind of a low blow.
you go to Hobbs. You
This whole thing is a low blow.
knock on the door.
Yeah.
And the typical, ooh, ooh, ooh. And Brutus opens the door. Oh, it's you. And you. Did you bring me treats?
Which procures a good berry. That's all this one has.
What is it?
Delicious.
I will be the judge of that.
And Fitch.
Just tongues it
Pass it
out of your
over.
hand.
Oh, he's gentle about it? That's great.
Yeah.
One of mine, you give her a treat and she uses her teeth and she gets half your finger.
Oh,
And I was kind of expecting Brutus to take it like that too.
Brutus is intelligent.
He's a good boy, is what he is.
Zora's like good boy in soup.
Mm.
Um, you want Hob? He's not here.
Yes.
Is Tilly here?
Yeah. She's sleeping, but I can go. It looks early. I can wake her up. Wait here. And he pushes the door back closed.
Yes, you know taste of failure.
Yeah, I've had that a few times recently. Yeah.
This step tastes like failure.
Wow.
It hurts
Um,
less.
Fitch offers them good berries. Or emotional wounds.
emotional.
Bess takes it and pockets it.
Tilly comes
Does not.
to the door. Sorry, Dustin. and opens the door in a robe, holding a hot cup of tea.
Definitely glad Derek's not there now.
Good morning, Zoria. Vesian. And you were Fitch, right? I
Yes.
remember. Yeah. Come in. Would you like tea? It's super fresh.
I think Zoria needs some tea, yeah.
I hate tea. Thank you.
It's relaxing. Theoretically.
You kind of taste the smells, Zoria. You're drinking it wrong if you're not.
I don't think that's a selling point, Toby.
Sure.
I don't think we'll stay long enough for tea, though.
Okay.
Does Hop have any new material regarding divination magic and seers and
Oh,
dreams?
was he looking into that for you?
No.
Oh. Then no, I don't remember seeing any new books in regards to that in his collection.
Understood. Thank you.
Yeah, you're
Pass
welcome.
around and leave. Yeah, just.
Okay. Bye.
We leave.
Wow. Rude.
Come
She thanked
in.
her.
Have some tea. Oh,
She
no new
thanked her.
books? Thanks, bye.
No small talk. It's just you're useless to me. I'm leaving.
It was amusing, though.
There's a very specific question I want one of you to ask. Just I can't say it though. Just eventually. Uh
What's wrong with Zoria?
no.
I don't even know what your question is.
I know. Never mind that.
Sure. So where to
This,
next?
this is painful. You should not let Zoria go out on her own to do things.
She needs to be guided by Jarek at all times.
Yeah.
Bitch is convinced that Zoya is a god. Taught him table manners. She taught him proper nutrition that he ignores. Like,
What's Fitch's disguise check
He
today?
ignores.
oh, today's I just rolled at 17.
Okay, good.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, please don't let the hobgoblin attempt this again. This is painful.
I didn't think it was going to be this bad. I was wrong.
She's always been bad.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be like this. I do not know what overcame me.
To be fair, usually in the past, Zoya was either accompanied by Shell or Jarek. I see now that Jarek is now the responsible adult that needs to.
Talk to people. Now it's 3 children running around Carcom.
Sora is
I
also
mean-
responsible, but she sees things differently. It's,
Yeah.
It's not Fitch's turn to hold the brain cell between the three of them.
Vess
The talking
just
one.
doesn't care.
Yeah.
Somehow, you guys thought he would, like, magically care
useful.
about this. Yeah.
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 Lessons
Let's
were
just
learned this
assume.
day.
Let's just assume that the castle's also a failure and cut this short, please. And my suffering.
No,
It
please
is-
entertain me.
It is getting a little on the later side.
It is. I was planning on 9:30, which it kind of is.
Yeah.
So yes, we can cut it here. For those of you watching, thanks for showing up. We will come. That's see you Monday. Peace.